Hi, this is Jason with DavesComputerTips with another how-to video for you. This was on how to connect your Super Nintendo to an HDMI monitor or TV. I did this with the NES. I'll put the link down below, the Nintendo Entertainment Center system, and I had someone ask me about doing one on the Super Nintendo. So I'm going to do that in this video, so we're going to get going here in just a minute, but before we do, please hit the like on this video. It really helps out our channel. Also hit the subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on any other ones. So let's get this started. First, you want to make sure you have your Super Nintendo out with its controller. That's very important. Also, very important to have is the AC adapter. This is a 120 volt, I think 60 watt AC adapter for your Super Nintendo. And the Super Nintendo one, if you have the original, hopefully you still do, and I do, you can tell by this end of it, it's got the same color. So make sure you have the AC adapter. I'll put a link below. I'll find one on Amazon for you guys if you don't have it. Also, you want to take the an AV RCA. This is the connection on the back of the Super Nintendo, and also the N64. And then you want to make sure you have the right connections. I'll put a link down below if you don't have this one with your old system, and I'll show you how to. I'll give you a link to Amazon to find that. Also, make sure you have the HDMI cable, which goes to your monitor or your TV. Make sure you have this to connect in. And then of course the magic thing here, the AV to HDMI adapter. We showed this in the last video when we showed the NES, and it has all this here. And I'll put the link down below so you know it. So these are the main things you need. You need the AV to HDMI adapter. You need your AV RCA cable. You need your AC adapter, which is the 120 volt 60 watt. I'll put that down below. And also you need the actual system. So now those are all the parts you're going to, and plus don't forget the HDMI cable. That's very important too. So that's all the pieces you need to get this to work on your monitor or your TV. So let's move on to the next step of how to connect them. Okay, this is how you connect it back here. This is the AV RCA cable. You just plug it in the back. It's only one spot. It only fits in one spot, so it's easy to find. You're going to have your power cable. Make sure you plug that in and have it plugged into the wall. So those are the two things you connect to the back of the Super Nintendo. Now I'm going to show you what to connect from here to these cables to the AV to HDMI adapter. Okay, so we connected the cables to the AV to HDMI connector, the HDMI coming directly from the monitor to this device. That way, if you're doing streaming, it's a totally different thing. But if you're just going straight to the monitor or straight to the TV, this is what you want to do. You take the HDMI out of the monitor or the TV, bring it into this still device. Make sure you plug in the power to your USB power so you have that power to it. And then make sure these are connected just like that. Each color to yellow, red to red, white to white. And then make sure you put a game in, because that's really important. I didn't connect my controller, but this way you can at least see it. So now that everything's connected, it's very simple to do. You're going to just hit the power. Hopefully my game is going to be nice to me. And you might get the blue screen. I get that sometimes, but most of the time you can flip the switch. I'll show you the switch in a minute. But once I do that, see? The switch on the side is the 720, I think it's the 720p and the 1080p. It's right there if you can zoom in. It's kind of blurry, guys, but there's a switch right here. If you get a blue screen right away, you just flip the switch and you'll get the game to come up. And this is on my HDMI monitor. This also works on my smart TV I used it on. So that's it. That's how easy it is to hook up a Super Nintendo so you can play, again, those old school games you love to play. So make sure you just have the AV to HDMI, your AV RCA cable, and then also your, obviously your system, your power is all connected back here, and everything's plugged in, and you're gonna get this. And that's how easy it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell.
Make sure to check out DavesComputerTips.com where all our articles are, and make sure to subscribe to this channel. And thanks for watching.